Okay, 5 hours later. Like I said in the last video, I've got a lot of rocks that are very valuable, so I'm already starting to dig them out and collect them. And dig through this mountainous pile. It's only about 800 degrees, and I'm standing downwind. Nice. I can feel the heat waves coming off that thing. Feels like a solar vortex. I'm really at a point where I've got this one last big trash line right here. I dug another hole right here. Not a super big one, but just enough to put a bunch of loose debris in it. So I got a lot of work to get this particular pile because there's some big tree, really big trees, and there's some big stumps. I got to still sift through all this stuff. Now this is the kind of stuff I'm finding in here. Coca-Cola. Oh yeah. That's right, 1 pint. Nice. Hundreds of those. A lot of rock still in here. And this is where they buried a lot of glass. You see bottles, jars. It's everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's glass. And that's exactly the same way it was at the back of the property too. And it doesn't matter where you go. There's glass everywhere. See? It doesn't stop. So this whole ravine was just a big dump site. And this says THUADE. Have you ever heard of that drink before? Truade? Truade. Nice. Hey everyone, how's everybody doing? Finished up, well actually I got started on a job this morning. That's a big upfit, a 3-day upfit. So I put in 4 hours this morning, went to the house, grabbed some gear, and then just came straight out here. Also too, Charles, my neighbor, let me in the house and showed me some of the work he's doing. And I'm telling you, he's peeled back all the many years of subfloor and got down to heart pine. And now he's polyurethane, sanding and polyurethane all the heart pine floors in there, and it looks so good. I'm telling you, it looks so good. So, I'm really proud of him. And I had a big long conversation with the wife today too about the property line. They got 2 horses that are both rescue horses, and they wanted to know if they can go ahead and use that metal property line, those T-posts that I've already got up, and go ahead and string those for electric wire. And I said, sure, go ahead. I said, that'll be perfect, because then you'll have animals on that side and the deer won't mess around in that area too much because there'll be some electric wire up. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and do what you got to do. So, made friends with her, made some concessions, went ahead and just said, yeah, agreed to everything, because, we got to all live together for so many years, 20 years. If I live for 20 years and live on this land for the next 20 years, they're going to be there. I'm going to watch their 1-year-old baby grow up. Oh, I held him today. He's a cute guy. Blonde hair, blue eyes, quiet, great demeanor, good kid. So I even told him, I said, I'm going to watch you grow up. That's pretty cool. Yep. Now this is just really sifting through all this right here. And I've got a big chunk of this done then. Get all these rocks out and save them. Make a nice stack over there, clean them all up, and use them for, you know, a wall, foundation, all kinds of, you know, cool things that I need it for. I just need all these rocks so I don't have to go out and buy it. And I've got hundreds and hundreds in here, all big size. So that one pile is the only one really remaining. And I just sift through all this stuff, which is really easy to do. And just literally let the machine pick out all the rocks. Just lift them up and throw them into another area. So that's been pretty easy. I'm learning how to do that. Just grabbing one rock at a time. You know, without too much dirt in there, you know, just grabbing them. So that's cool. All right, nice big, like I said, big rocks, man. Also, too, I wanna do this. I'm gonna kind of make a change to my videos. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a slight change to my videos, and the only reason why I'm gonna do that is because of what somebody actually, a comment that I read on the last video I posted here. When I said that I've got 5 years before I retire and I have to get the infrastructure built. So the question was, how much infrastructure am I going to put up? And what is it? What all are the things that I'm going to build out here? Now, I've only got 4 acres, but there's so much land here. Once I clean it all out and I get a good sense of what the whole thing looks like, you know, the topography, the layout, where my washouts are going to be, you know, where I'm going to have to build some culvert action, because this is the area I really want to clean up, because this is some rich topsoil down here. I lie to you not. If you can't tell me that's not some rich topsoil, I'll kiss your ass. So this area right down here, I really got to figure out what I'm going to do with it, because I think there's some advantages to all this rich topsoil. And it's not 3 or 4 inches deep. It's 7 to 9 to 10 inches of pure topsoil. And I definitely want it. And I'm going to use it. So I've got all the rocks. I've got all the topsoil I can scrape and relocate it and put it in an advantageous place. I've got all that land back there now. I'm going to put multiple buildings up. I'm going to corral a big area off for farm animals. I'm going to build my log cabin way in the back. So there's got a lot there. The point I'm making here is I'm going to do, instead of the handyman business videos, which, you know, there's no rocket science there anymore, guys. I'll be honest with you, I'm getting really kind of bored of it. So the challenge of my life is this 4 acres and going off grid, but building all the infrastructure in here in such a manner to where what I'm going to teach you guys over the next year or so is how to put all this together and be on the very low side of taxes and be all within compliance of everything of all the county